Hey guys, I'm back. So I switched to Streamlabs because YouTube sucks. Let me see if I can change the title. I can't do anything about the title, but this should be better.
Live on your conscience. Shame on you. Shame on you. You apologize for concentration.
Oh boy.
Scum won't bully us. You're not gonna bully us, scum. You're not gonna bully us, scum. You're not gonna bully us. You buying the scum. You're not bullying us. Don't tell us where to go. We're American citizens. You commies go home. Nazis go home. Nazis go home. Nazis go home. InfoWars. Nazis go home. Nazis go home. Nazis go home. Nazis go home.
This dude here, he's like, you watch him.
I know him.
Is he cool?
This guy?
Yeah. Is he cool?
Look, I have this shirt on.
He's not gonna swing on anybody.
They were hugging me.
They're hugging you?
I took it off. Now they hate me.
They hate you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shame! Shame on
Whatever.
Shame!
Shame! Shame on the leftists! Shame on the leftists! Shame on the leftists! Shame on the leftists! Shame on you racist leftists!
President, ladies! Every day!
Not my president. Not my fucking president.
If Trump is not your president, then you're an illegal resident.
Free! He is free! He is free! That's why he's
Free!
outside!
Who's not free? Who's not free?
He's saying you're not free!
Who's not free?
He's saying you're
No, who's not free?
Who's not free?
Who's not free? Show me.
Who's not free?
Who got shackles on their hands and feet?
These guys are not
Who got
free!
shackles on their hands and
These
feet?
guys are not free!
Because those shackles don't have any locks. I guarantee it.
Let them go!
You think they're not free? You got shackles on your hands. You can be alive. Who's not free? To walk out of your cage. Who's not free? Freedom, liberty. You can choose to be free. Stand up against the Marxists that are trying to undermine our country. Marxism is slavery. Marxism, fascism is slavery. Reject it.
Did you? Yeah, I'm playing catcher or something.
I told him peace and unity and lots of tacos.
Tacos!
Tacos! West tacos! Peace and unity!
You're from,
Exeter. Yeah, I live like 45 minutes from Fresno.
you came with, that's the beauty of it. We're willing to do all this.
She's out of Berkeley.
Yeah, I saw you guys.
That's what these people don't understand, that we're willing to go to any length.
That's the only way we're going to transmit all this thing.
Some respect.
Oh my God!
Where's the Nazi? It's not Nazi. I haven't seen one.
So I had fun when like The sister came up and talked to me earlier. That was nice.
Oh man, how have you been?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Having fun?
This isn't productive. I don't like this.
No one's getting hurt. I mean, I got kind of hurt my thumb, but...
Somebody threw some shit on me and somebody punched me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Punched you?
Yeah.
Was it the guy with the glasses and the...
I don't know what he looks like now. I don't care. No, he like punched me and like he ran away.
Oh, yeah?
Some people were triggered by that.
Oh, yeah, they were. I don't even know if someone gave this to me. He said, hey, hold on, it's not the flag, the stick. He said, hold on to this to me in front of me. And I was like, okay. And they disappeared.
These guys gotta be on like speed or something, dude. They're tired.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't hold a chant that long.
I was chatting with them and they gave out on me. I was swearing, but like...
Your diaphragm has to be at like some epic level.
Yeah, they started going.
I'm at my plateau, you know. I got my fix.
I gotta find out this stick that I have a feeling the only way I'm gonna find out who it is.
For some reason, Nazi's their favorite word. Yes, it is.
I was over here, peacefully standing, and I got shoved out.
How you doing?
Heard your speech in November.
Thank you.
Yes to Marxism! Yes to Marxism! Yes to Marxism! Yes!
Nobody wants to chant that. Nobody wants to chant that. Isn't that weird? That's interesting. They want to chant Nazi go home, but nobody wants to chant yes to Marxism. I think she's divided the crowd. I think she has officially divided the crowd at this part.
This is the right time.
Would you like to give me your opinion? Is that okay?
Look, I'm a Marxist, I'm a communist. I don't like it when people just start shouting out slogans that are obscure and theoretical. That's my only beef.
I would love to talk to a Marxist and a communist, but I'd like to talk. You know, and
sure. I don't always like to talk. I wish they would stop talking though. That's all I got.
Yeah.
See what they did is they sprayed some lung clouds.
Yeah, joke for me?
Yeah, I got a joke. You want me to can I see the...
Yes, you can share your joke.
Alright.
Oh, I will do it this way, okay.
So, you know what the difference is between the perfect girlfriend and Marxism?
What?
Nothing. They both don't exist.
Ooh!
Both are platonic ideals. So whenever you find out that the reality falls short of the theory, you're always disappointed. Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to get into that chanting bullshit. It's stupid. How you feel about this, brother? You want to talk about it to me?
Nah.
Okay.
I know one thing. If they get arrested, $30,000 bail is $30,000 bail. They don't understand that.
No.
When they go to Santa Rita, they'll find out.
They ain't got the heart for it.
Huh?
They ain't got the heart for it.
And, you know, they don't care about your cars up in there. They see some pretty little white boy and white girl. Lunchtime. I've been there.
I wish we could have a conversation.
How you feel about it?
Well, I'm not into the chanting. I don't want to chant USA, USA. I don't want to chant no to Nazism. I wish we could like sit down and have a discussion because I think both sides are misinterpreting each other.
I think one thing. When you throw projectiles at the police.
Oh yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I'm older than you, so I know what's up.
Thank you, brother.
I didn't get these arms with just looking. You throw some projectiles against the police, guess what's gonna happen?
Oh, they put you somewhere.
I got it in my lungs right now. I gotta go home and cough out.
Yeah, they threw something at me earlier, some liquid. Hopefully it wasn't piss. I don't know. Somebody hit me earlier, like they ran by, sucker punched me and like ran off.
Oh, some coward shit.
Yeah, some coward shit. And of course, if I chase after him, it's a white boy, so I'm the one who's gonna get it.
He just got his ass quick.
Yeah. I also don't want no footage of me out there, whooping up on nobody.
You put your hands on me, you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. See, this is the thing. They took their ass real.
Oh yeah. But see, she's screaming about white supremacy, but look who's in front of her: black people, Mexican people. So I get you don't like Nazis and white supremacists. That's fine. Nobody here agrees with that.
I don't like people spitting on the flag either. I got relatives, uncles, brothers. Mm-hmm. They were in real war. They was capping off real bullets when they were in the war.
Well, not only that, like even if you didn't fight, in the war, our ancestors fought to be here. Even if we didn't want to be here, once we did come out of oppression, we earned what we got.
My uncles didn't want to go in the South. They didn't want to go to war. But when they draft our ass in the 1940s and 50s, you going. Because if you don't, in the South, they coming to your front door.
Oh yeah.
And guess what?
They didn't care if you had a bum hip or not.
They're gonna beat your ass first. Then they gonna take you and induct you.
Hey, how you doing?
I just see you came out.
Because these cops behind us in this caged area, or behind the front line, are just fucking bullshit. Like, they're not worried about anything.
They don't want to escalate it. Even if a fight does break out, they do not want to.
No, but I mean, like, they're just chilling on their phones and shit.
Yes. They are.
The only thing I don't understand is Black Lives Matter. They're concerned about Black Lives Matter, and they're killing each other like roaches in East Oakland and West Oakland. I'm not down with them, man, at all.
Yeah.
Man, I left my country of Nicaragua to escape communism.
You don't want to see oppression?
Because they don't like to talk expensive near Silicon Valley. That's probably true.
They don't know what oppression is.
The reason why Nicaragua is in a civil war right now is because the government won't stop or can't take any more people because they start running their social security. Because they don't have money to take. So now they're at war.
That dude, the president of Venezuela, he's done. They're going to run over his ass.
Bus drivers.
Then they're going to blame it all on us.
Man, those countries are lucky Trump is president, man. At least they're lucky they got Trump for president because at least they got some hope for the United States to still be and do something.
I hate to say it, but yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
I appreciate everything you do.
Thank you so much. Oh, her? There she is. She's standing up there.
I'm out. I see y'all. Be safe. All right, young brother. Be safe.
You too, man.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks for talking to me.
Be careful.
Damn it, I missed it.
We kind of got into a little match there. But thank you for tuning in, guys. We're here in Berkeley. And you want to say a couple things for Citizens for Trump?
Do I want to say anything for Citizens for Trump?
Well, you were at Portland yesterday.
I was at Portland yesterday.
You flew, you drove?
I flew. I would prefer, you know what? I'd be honest, I prefer to be in Portland right now. Like, even though there were more protesters, oh my God, just the bullshit tactics that, like, Refuse Fascism uses is so annoying. And I know that's what they want to do, but it's so unproductive. I mean, they're screaming at black people calling them Nazis. Come on now. Come on now. They're screaming at black people calling them racist. It's dumb shit. It's dumb shit. The very people that they say they're here, they claim to be here to protect marginalized people of color. I already had somebody come up and punch me. You know, a white guy on their side came up and punched me. So for anyone even slightly believing their narrative that they're here to protect people of color and defend marginalized communities, bullshit. They're screaming at black people, calling them Nazis and Uncle Toms and House Negroes and shit. White people are screaming at them, telling them they're Uncle Toms and House Negroes. So don't believe the hype. You know, that's why I don't want anything to do with it.
And the same thing goes for illegal people. They say they want to help illegal aliens. They don't.
No, they don't.
They would probably. Why? I have never seen them do a proposal or go out there. And
never seen them go to city council.
Yeah.
No. So I mean, they go and talk about Trump at city council, but there's nothing productive, which is why that meeting's going to happen. I'll talk to you soon about it. But you know, here's something I've noticed, and I came to this epiphany last night that I think there's a level of LARPing on both sides.
Yes.
So, Patriot movement started out real simple. You know, actually started out very simple, and then things got violent. Then people started bringing helmets, then they started bringing armor, then they started bringing sticks. Their side starts bringing like giant flags, and they're dressing up, and like, you know, it's all performance art in a sense. The only thing that's unifying us is like our love or hate for like political factions. If anything, dude, this could easily be like a Comic-Con or something.
You know, when we were divided, hi guys. When we were divided, I actually was thinking about the same thing. I'm like, what is it so different from the ones that are here and the ones that are over there? What divides us?
What divides us? Ignorance. I mean, there's a lot of ignorance, you know, a little ignorance on both sides. Like, I always say, I wish fear, absolutely, is dividing us. But, you know, when it really comes down to it,
I can see it with the guy that wanted to fight me right now.
Yeah.
He started shaking, I started shaking. Like, why are we fighting? Just because he doesn't like my pants.
It's tribalism. It's tribalism. It's tribalism on both sides. It's no different than like our early days in the village, you know, where we were united by the village and the tribe, and then we're united by religion. And then down the line, we're united by superficial things like football teams. Like, you can't have a Raiders fan and a 49ers fan in the same spot without somebody throwing blows. So now that we've moved away from those things, we don't have religion in this country anymore. People don't care about sports anymore. So now it's come down to politics because it's just shoved in our face every day. So now we've aligned ourselves with political factions on one side or the other, and we've justified our anger for the other side, and no different than we would justify anger for the other religion, for the other tribe, the other city, the other county, the other state. It's all the same shit. Like I said, it's just it could be a comic book convention if it weren't so violent.
When that Tifa hit in San Francisco, I really didn't want to hit back. Like, I don't feel there is a valid threat on the other side.
Yeah.
Or a real, like, what is it? There's not a what do you call it? A purpose.
Yeah. No, there isn't. I mean,
is it okay if we keep talking? Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk after. Sure. And also, it's very important to realize, you know, one side wants to hurt people, but they justify their desire to hurt people by how they classify it. So I said to somebody earlier, you've heard the term words of violence, right? So if I said to somebody that there's two genders, and they said, no, there's not, or if I said, like, yeah, there's only two genders, male and female, I'm like, well, me as a non-binary person, your words are offensive and equal to violence. So if they believe that my words are the same as violence, they justify themselves wanting to hit me or attack me. So no differently than they say that, well, this side's Trump supporters, or they support the fascist regime, and if they support that, they are no different than that, and if they support a Nazi, then they are a Nazi, and I feel justified in punching a Nazi.
And you probably have experienced this. On the first rally that I went for Trump in San Jose, before the fight broke, I was coming out of the rally, and there was this protesters outside, and there was this woman with a baby in the Mexican flag, and she saw me, she didn't know what to do, and I saw her too, and I was like, there's something happened there. Like she was, okay, so I don't really have to be on this side. I'm like, no. I mean, we have to give each other permission to be on either side you want to be.
I wonder what their goal is more than anything. Like, I wonder, do they think that doing this type of opposition is going to change people's votes? Is it going to change their affiliation? Is it going to change their opinions? Is it going to make them side with them? Like, if I attack this person, next time he sees me, he's going to want to join my side because I attacked him. That's not going to happen. But they don't really care. It's really, they're talking to me, man.
I think it's up to us to help heal that, you know? I forgot your name, I'm sorry.
Oh, Rebecca, it's okay.
Rebecca.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Marco. So is it okay if we do a short interview with your work?
With him? Go ahead.
Do you hold this all the time, or?
You know, I'm gonna sign off.
Yeah.
Or do you mind holding it? Oh, thank you. Let me see, I just... Okay. Yeah, Rebecca, I was in Portland yesterday, and I flew
Sorry guys, I'm still here.
this morning. I have to go home and take care of some business. But I had my Mexican New Jersey because I took the bar, and I was afraid. I didn't know how many members were going to get, so I was afraid they would jump. I choose my shirt. Yeah. And there's a couple guys that got really sad because I did that, but it is what it is. I think really it manifested itself out of the lack of support for Trump. There was a lot of criticism that there was no minorities that helped Trump. A lot of minorities started moving back for Trump. For Trump, trans, my friend Amber, trans Trump. So Latinos with Trump was born that way too. But really, what I kept going for is because of the lack of the disproportionate and the low participation of the Hispanic community in the general election process. It's so disproportionate. I mean, I don't know how it is in your country, but here it's gonna be 80-20, or at least that's what they claim.
So why are you so engaged?
You know, I was thinking about that yesterday. I feel like it's an obligation and a responsibility. I feel like I raised my voice. I left my right hand, and now it's something that needs to keep going. I hope that more Latinos join in. I have somebody that is my VP now in Texas, but I hope that she takes the baton and keeps this going. My hope. I guess I can't do anything about it anymore. It's there. It's like
follow the leader.
It's
Trump
already
is your leader. Follow the leader.
So how many members are Latino from
really Latinos for Trump is more of a concept. It's not like we don't have a structure, but I can tell you there is this many members. The only requirement to be a Latino for Trump is a sincere desire to make America great again.
I talked to you like a professor and you said that you're a very small minority Latino for Trump.
Yes, there is data that official data that they have, but it's the same data that they use in the election. And it turned out they used to call us at 12%, and we came at 30%. So they're going to continue to say that because I think it's really hard to go into my community and the Hispanic community and to really get the true feeling, true consciousness of the Hispanic community. Yes, but same thing with Chinese for Trump and all that. You know, if you go and ask who is a Latino for Trump, there's two or three out there. But I think there's different levels of Latinos for Trump. You know, there's people that have already established here. They just have the last name, but on the rolls, they count as Hispanic. I'm still evaluating that. but it's definitely it's a big change. You know, they're quiet. Just like most of Hispanics right now, I think they're just waiting, trying to see what's really going on. But it's been a great commitment for me. I have lost probably 50% of my business because of it. A lot of people judge me for what the mainstream media has put on the cloud about me without really knowing who I am.
What issues do you like?
One of the main issues why I followed Trump was because I was born and raised in Mexico. I came here when I was 17. I became a U.S. citizen in 2003. I went to the School of Finance. I became a millionaire in real estate. And I went bankrupt in 2008. So I was experiencing all that economic hardship. When I heard Trump speak, he's talking about bringing jobs, igniting the economy. So that was music to my ears because probably 80% of my clients have gone bankrupt too, and there was no food on the table. And Trump talked about jobs, and I thought that was a great thing for my community. As far as the insults, you know, I think it's a lack of understanding in the administration or in the campaign of who really Hispanics are.
So what insults are you talking about?
Well, the usual, the way Trump started the campaign with talking about Mexicans bringing crime and all that, which it's something that prevails to this day. Every time I do a radio interview, there's that.
And how do you view those comments?
You know, I think Trump used data that was out there. Jorge Ramos had put a report out there that 60 to 80% of the women that crossed the border were being raped. And he's here to talk about it. And I think Trump just used it. And he's a very good salesman. He put it in a way that had he not done that, I don't think he would have got elected. How do I feel about that? I think that he did touch on things that are internal problems that we do have in the Hispanic community.
Like what?
You have, see, in the sex part, the consent age in Mexico is 12, 13 years old in some states. So I think it's to a point adjust to judge how things are in Mexico and here. But there is that abuse towards women, especially by men that do have power and money, or this crossing the border.
So that happens more, you would say, in Mexico, if you compare it to the United States?
I think it happens more at the border. That's what he was talking about.
And how do you view Trump's immigrant policy?
You know what? I think Trump, to be honest with you, I think he's being weak. He's not running on what he promised. There's a lot of Latinos with Trump that are not happy because he promised the wall, he promised the concessions that it never happened. I think Trump knows that everything goes back to economics, and
Not on this line. Not on this line.
Hey, bro. You. What's the royal family? You're black, ain't you?
I am.
You're a member of the royal family, ain't you?
Absolutely.
Huh?
Absolutely.
All right. Do you see any people of color in this brigade to protect and serve me. I'm the Berkeley citizen. I'm the one that pays taxes. I'm the property owner. I'm the cow grab. I'm the one that studied with the genius. I'm the one that studied with the Nobel laureate. I'm the one trained by the Nobel laureate. I'm the motherfucking Vietnam vet. I'm the decorated. Vietnam vet.
Sorry, man.
I'm the decorated Vietnam vet. I'm the motherfucker.
Thank you for your service.
That's 100% disabled. I'm the motherfucker. I'm the motherfucker hero. I'm the Vietnam vet. I'm the one fighting for freedom as they shoot down my friends and relatives in America like fucking dogs. I'm the one. I'm the fucking one. I'm the fucking one. I studied with Nobel laureate at UC Berkeley. I studied with Nobel laureate Luna Leopold. I studied with fucking geniuses. Me. And now, the stormtrooper for the fucking Nazis or my local police look like a Nazi, dress like a Nazi, talk like a Nazi, walk like a fucking Nazi.
Thank you.
Hey, brother, that one passing. Hey, that one over there passing. That motherfucker over there, he passing. The Swami one.
Who you talking about?
The one with the curly hair. The one with the big lips. Hey, the one with the Obama ears. I see that motherfucker. He looked like John Brown's son. John Brown was a hero. John Brown was the only cracker that's ever been a black hero. He done John Brown. He wanted his son so that he sees when he get away. One is John Brown. Fuck me sister. Well, not his sister. Fuck her sister. Get her pregnant. Have babies. John Brown C. Hey. John Brown C. is over there. One of them.
Very well could have to do with her own life decisions, but it might be, I mean, the Vietnam vet's been through some
This is why I wish you guys had so much more time in Berkeley, because there is an entire park filled with actually veterans who are drug addicts or psychologically extreme.
Hey, John Brown was a hero. John Brown was a hero. Yeah, but now once you look down, he's on the inside.
Not sure I get what you're saying.
You see his skin?
I know who John Brown is.
You see his black lip? You see that his black lip? You see his skin? He's a member of the royal family. He's passing. Hey, save us from the crackers that shoot us down like dogs in the street. Save us from the Nazis that's shooting my people down like dogs in the street, and nothing happens.
Shit, fuck.
To the son of a bitch.
Take my life.
You're lucky you don't arrest me. You're a piece of shit scumbag. Don't eat him, asshole. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Jump off. Been gone for a minute. Now we're back with the jump off.
He punched somebody. Fuck you! Shut up! If these lessons are being violent, if these lessons that are being violent, stop being violent. Stop being violent. He assaulted her. Yes, it is. Freedom of speech is That's right.
Hate speech is not both sides. When you speak hate, that's not. Wherever the fuck you're from, the South. Yeah, I was born in one thing. But not to hide our
Think for yourself? Thank you. Thank you. Most Democrats don't want us to do that. Let me finish. When you get a chance, next time, just turn on Donald Trump. Just know you haven't. And it's almost like a comedian on stage. Right? So when he says certain things, rational people know that rational
How about some justice for those 4 Green Berets that were killed by Donald Trump's orders in Nigeria?
Telling a joke. Just say,
how about some justice for those? How about some justice?
You got the 30,000 emails.
You said the same thing about Obama and Benghazi.
Everybody
I do. Appreciate it.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're an intelligent woman, right? Right? I don't perceive you not to be. So you know it's true.
But when, what's his name? James Dunn?
James Dunn?
Right. The one who had talks about child pornography, child molestation. He was joking apparently, and that was unacceptable. So what I'm saying, Trump does things, and no, everyone's a blind guy.
Let me ask you this. So what about when Snoop Dogg had a gun pointed at the president shooting him? What about when Kathy Griffin had a
I thought it was wrong. I did not support that.
So what about when you have multiple people talking about assassinating the president? Even people in politics saying it, but nothing's ever done.
I don't know if anything should be done, but I don't think it's right.
Just because wait a minute, Obama's the president, he did stuff he should have done too.
I'm talking about the fight.
Trump is not pushing violence. What did Paul do? If he was pushing violence, then more black people. Why did all the black preachers and the pastors just have to meet with the Why is that a bad thing? So how come the left is not talking about that? How come the left is saying, you know what, we need more of that? Why are they doing that? Instead of saying, okay, instead of them going like this and say, you know what, we don't like the president, we don't like some of the things that he said, but you know what, at least he's trying here. So you know what, let's put all that aside and let's try to work for the better good.
One reason why.
Yes, I did.
Because he says, the Democrats are this, the Democrats are that. He doesn't want us to get along. He is divisive. He says, you can't support it. You can't say what you did in Korea was a good effort. Because he's like, I told you.
That was good. That was good. What about Maxine Waters? What about Maxine Waters calling for violence against
I don't pay attention to those things she says. But
you know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't think she should support anybody. I don't think she should tell people to surround people and separate people.
But that is the whole tactic of the left.
You know what it is. About
100%.
About the North Korean.
There you go.
We found some common ground. Yeah. I'm with you. Reject the Klan. Reject it, bro. I'm with you. Stand against racism of all kinds. Will! 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 I'm not a Russian robot. I'm not a Russian robot. Did you? Does Russia control Facebook? Does Russia control Facebook?
I don't.
Let's go how much money.
Do you drink Monsters?
Will, keep walking. So which one do you think I pay for?
You want chocolate?
I would like a chocolate.
Edwin, hey, Edwin.
Come on, Will, get a chocolate.
Hey, Edwin.
Ask Will how much money he makes and if any of y'all are getting it. Ask Will how much money he fucking makes.
They got chocolate.
Thank you. I will take a chocolate. Appreciate
Will how much money he makes.
Everyone loves chocolate. Good bonding.
Ask Will who.
Does it make a difference?
Yeah, it makes a difference. Ask him how much money he makes. Because he makes a shit ton off YouTube. This is all a big fucking show.
And what's wrong with that?
Because there's people who aren't making shit off of it who actually think it's an ideology.
Who in particular?
So, well, that's great. That's great. Okay, so who else is making money off of it?
I don't know.
That's what I'm asking. If you're part of something,
if you're making money,
I am making shit. If you're part of something and someone else is making money just by exploiting bullshit, saying bullshit, coming to Dearborn, Michigan and sprouting Islamophobic bullshit like Will does, making thousands of dollars off of it, yeah, that's fucked up. It's a piece of shit. Anyone who rolls with a piece of shit like that is a piece of shit.
Every reporter makes money off of someone else's misery. News they report.
And are they espousing an ideology that they're trying to gather people around? How much money do you make?
Oh, that's Gilleron's elected leader.
Triggered.
Well, it took him a few years to die. They put him in jail and slowly tortured him.
Do you know what year the United States overthrew Iran's democratic election?
What's up, dude?
Hey.
How do you do it? Are you bush like I am?
Oh, I'm tired.
I'm complacent.
I'm done, pretty much. When this shit's over, I'm still getting a beer.
I was trying to understand the symbolism right now. See where people are going. Did InfoWars leave?
InfoWars is right here. There's more of us.
Dude, he's right here.
I'm sorry. I meant, what's his name? Got his name.
Troyer.
Troyer, yeah.
He might, I don't know, we're separated. Okay, so folks.
You want to hang out with
Berkeley?
Dude, I see you all the time.
Hey.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, okay. See, they're at the band.
Will, are you guys like leaving?
Yeah.
Leaving? Okay.
But you guys all supported me, and it's not.
Well, I'll see you around, man.
Hey, are you guys rolling with us, or where are you guys going?
Be safe, man.
Guys, we gotta move.
I'm gonna grab an Uber or something.
So, you're a spectator, or you're with them? Or
Spectator.
Okay.
Just hoping shit stays peaceful.
Yes, me too.
That's the goal.
Yes. I had to come out and dissolve so many things. Literally. I did it. And I appreciate you for doing such and for supporting peace.
Yeah.
It's deep, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of psychological minds.
Are you gonna follow them? Because I'm gonna go back over.
No, I'm just gonna keep going back over there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because I kind of in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking off.
Yeah, they're leaving. No, but I'm all about supporting peace.
Yeah, you're actually
Like,
testing people's peace, which is good. I know you've been doing so the whole time. Hey.
I just wish these two sides would talk to each other. Like, I wish we could sit down and someone could tell me the benefits of Marxism and the benefits of communism and socialism, and I could tell them, just each side can argue their point, where we come from, and sometimes it's not even black and white like that. It's not even about sides. Like, sometimes it's about perspectives from like people of color or white people or the Mexican people, because you see all sorts of like races and cultures of people out here. I think it'd be really great if, because I think a lot of people are seeing things from different perspectives. Like, so I'm a fan of capitalism because I think black folk, everything we got is because the system is built in such a way for it to allow us, well, it wasn't at one point allowing us to get anything, and then we learned how to work within the system. So now you got brothers and sisters out there with $1 million homes and shit and like coming up. So like, I wouldn't want to institute any sort of program or ideology that would take shit away from my people. It's hard enough to get what we got. So if something, the reason why I'm pro Second Amendment, because like we got everything we got because we were able to defend ourselves at some point. Defend ourselves from Klan, defend ourselves from police. So they want to take guns away from us? Fuck that! I'm not, you're not taking away.
That's their toys. Let them play with their toys.
Right, you can't tell me like.
You can do so many things with guns. You can make art out of it.
Yeah.
And if you want to defend yourself, I'm about defending yourself as well.
Well, I say it like this. I use their own words against them. If they really believe that this is a racist country, and they really believe that there's Nazis out there and there's white supremacists out there to hurt people of color, then wouldn't you want me to have a gun to defend myself?
Well, I think intelligence could go around all of that personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying if that is the belief, if somebody really believes that there's people out there to harm me, you would want me to defend myself.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
I would want you to be able to at least defend yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
But the reality is, we all know.
Hey, I didn't speak with you. Peace.
The reality is, we know that there's guns in the hood, but there ain't no mass shootings in the hood. I can get a gun in 2 hours in Oakland if I want one, right? But, and yes, there's shootings in the hood, but that stuff's not trickling out on Main Street. It's not trickling out on Market Street. It's not trickling out other places. So guns aren't the problem. Culture's the problem. Ignorance is the problem. And until a brother go out there and shoot up a mall.
To bring awareness to.
Yes, absolutely.
Guns, ignorance, culture, yes.
Now, if a brother go out there and shoot up a mall or something, yeah. Well, then we had John Lee Malvo, back in the 90s.
Responsibility. As long as you're a living human being, that's your responsibility. Like, just go out there for no reason. They're shooting, boom, 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 boom. That's crazy. I mean, even didn't Selassie's army? Did they have spears? Did they have guns? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had guns. So it's like, I'm not against anything or anyone, but I'm definitely for you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm against violence.
I want to support you specifically because you come across a certain way and you have a way about yourself that it really is a powerful force that can inspire many. So
that's why I come out here, like a lot of people say that, oh, you're on the Trump side. I didn't vote for him, but nobody ever asked me that. They're like, oh, you support Trump, you support the white supremacy. I'm like, why don't y'all come and ask me a question if y'all want to know, instead of just like grouping me in or just saying I'm this and that. Stop, talk to me, and I'll let you know. I'll tell you where I've been, I'll tell you where I came from, I'll tell you what I support.
Who'd you vote for? That's what I'm saying.
What did I vote for? I wrote in Sanders, like a dumbass. No, but it didn't matter in the state of California, so it was my protest vote.
Do you have a name on Facebook?
My name's Ryoga, Ryoga.
Ryoga.
Yeah.
Like Ryuga.
Ryoga, yeah. Yes. Yes, like Ryoga, yeah. I pronounced it right.
Yes. All right, and you're a genius. A genius, like King Nas said, he's 10 years old. He said a genius is someone who can make a connection. Make connections. R-Y-O. R-Y-O. Ryoga.
G-A. Last name is V. V-E-E.
V-E-E.
So easy to... You Google that, you'll find me.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you're pretty...
Listen to his Armstrong and Getty.
I heard a female yelling, so I'm gonna go see what's up.
All right.
Yeah, you can come on.
Yeah. I might want to holler at... Well, actually, I want to find out what this is about. This is... I don't know what this means. Where is Ryoga at the moment? MLK Park, Berkeley, California.
90% of what I follow is progressive. I live in DC. But every now and then, so it's, I live stream. I capture like quality footage on here. Audience gets to watch it on there.
This is literally no communication. We're trying to communicate with him. He's just standing there with a piece of tape over his head with a peace sign. Okay? That's no communication. How are we getting anything done without any communication, huh?
Well, I think he's giving you guys a point.
Peace sign?
Hey, dude.
I'm very you can be here if you want, but the diction shouldn't stop when you decide that we're no longer here. Because that's not how shit gets solved. Shit gets solved when we have conversation.
Pass it on. Do a state racist guy and pass it on. Whatever.
Can I talk to you? So, just looking on the outside, looking in, you seem a little upset.
No, it's good. We talked to him earlier.
Okay,
We interviewed him.
I want to make sure because that's my daughter. She is a minor.
Awesome.
So
I see what you mean.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Be protected.
Yeah, I'm being protected.
So, I see you're a little frustrated. So he's got a Trump hat on, tape over his mouth, says with a peace sign. What is your interpretation of? Because this is performance art, what he's doing.
Yeah.
So what's your interpretation that he's doing?
I mean, what's coming off? For me, it's a thing of, what's frustrating me the most is the fact that this is, like, these rallies and these kinds of riots is a place where we have, like our First Amendment, right? We get to use our voices and say something and communicate with each other, right? Mm-hmm. He's standing there with a tape over his mouth, and I started polite. I questioned just politely, like, hey, excuse me, like, I came off politely. I tried to be as polite as possible. What does he do? He looks me straight in the eyes, and then he looks away. And to me, that frustrates me because, like my dad's, I'm a minor, right? Mm-hmm. I'm here because I want to learn about all this stuff. I want to get involved because we're going to be the people who are going to be soon running this kind of stuff. We're also going to be people who are in charge of this kind of stuff. And when the people who we're supposed to look up to don't even want to have anything to do with you and not even look at you straight in the eyes, is the fact that's just frustrating. I'm
going to say something, and I'm going to carefully say this, and it's not to diminish you in any way, shape, or form. I'm not sure if you have the maturity to understand his art form.
Okay.
So when he didn't... So I've seen types of performances like this in actual theatrical performance type and in protests. So he's got a MAGA hat on, and so we can assume he's a Trump supporter. He's got Berkeley over his mouth, taped over, so he cannot speak. His intention is not to speak, and he's holding a peace sign, and the tape says Berkeley. My interpretation of that is that he sees Berkeley as a place that does not support free speech, and that the tape is silencing him. That's why it says Berkeley on it. And he has peace signs that he is peaceful. It does not mean to conflict. He does not mean to upset anyone. He will not speak to you because that is his art.
I understand that, but what frustrates me is that earlier he was standing right over there and he shoved a woman off of the concrete.
Okay, that sucks.
And that's I have no problem with the whole peaceful thing. I respect that, I do. But when right before you were there, he was there yelling at this woman and then shoved her off, and then he goes and does that. I feel like that's contradicting his whole point.
I'll agree with you there. I didn't see that, but I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. That's contradicting. If you're going to do this silent thing, then stay with it.
Stick with it. That's what I'm trying to do.
Unless it just popped in his head and he changed his mind at some point. Now he's talking to somebody. Now he's muffling through it.
And not just that, but he was also talking to people. He was talking to other Trump supporters, but he refused to talk to anybody else, which is also what frustrates me. Because if he's trying to get his point across, I want to know what he has to say.
Not everyone is going to have good intentions. He believes he has good intentions. The message seems very obvious to me. Silence, peace sign, tape over his mouth. He may not be the best presenter for that message. But you can't, and well, I was going to say you can't take it personal. No, you can take it personal if you want. But you're upset, right? Is he upset?
Nope, I'm fine.
He's living rent-free in your head right now.
And that's the problem.
And that's what I meant by you don't have the maturity to grasp this yet. You will someday, because I was there before. I was young, and somebody would either say something or do something or turn their back to me, and I would take that very, very, very personal, and it would fuck me up for Dude, there was a time where, like, if a girl, like, turned me down for a date, I'd be fucked up for a whole week. So that's kind of where I'm getting at. Like, I'm at a stage in my life where if somebody don't want to talk to me, then like, bye. I'm not giving you no. If you don't want to give me attention, I'm giving you no other thought. We're done. Moving on.
I mean, usually for me, I've gone to these things before. My dad
But he's then him as an individual is a poor representation of his message. Accept that, and because of that, you already know that there's no more you can get out of him. That he's unwilling to engage, he's unwilling to explain his message, he's unwilling to share it. Cut it then. At that point, cut it off.
Honestly,
move it up.
I do. I agree. You're definitely showing it now. It's just not working.
He's a poor representation of that message.
Even if he's not going to do anything. It's at this point, it's not worth it. Not worth my time. It's not worth his.
And it's angering you. He's living rent free in your head. Even if you say you're going to go home tonight, it's going to bug you some more.
I know I'm going to mention that.
Yeah. You're going to be, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be fucked up about 3 days now. Day 4, you're not going to think about it, but you're going to be fucked up for about 3 days over this bullshit. So, I mean, if you can't get the answers or the response that you want out of him, move on to the next. Don't let it dig on you.
What are you doing?
Nice to meet you, Pete.
What's your name?
Ryoga.
And who you with?
I don't want to answer that because I don't think it matters.
Okay.
In the sense of, I think a lot of people have it isn't very binary. I don't believe it's binary. I don't think it's black and white. Either you support this side or you support that side.
No, what I'm saying is like you have a podcast or
oh yeah, I'm just live streaming on YouTube right now. My name's Ryoga V, RYOGAVEE. Yeah.
You from the Bay Area?
Yeah, I live here.
All I know is this shit looks like it's wrapped up and done.
It's wrapping up. The other side came in and they cut up a little bit. Now they've taken their signs and their posters away, and no big fights happened. Some little scuffles took place, but like,
there was some smoke bombs and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Boo, don't get yourself caught up now. I don't want her fucking sticking her nose too much more into that shit.
Yeah.
She has a seizure disorder. She gets too fucking hyped up. That's no good. That's no fucking good.
But it's chill now. That's how it should be. What's up?
Not protected against that. That's
Yeah, like you can't yell.
Huh?
Trump, he said like Trump too. Look at
yeah, so like, what do you do? How do you identify what's
He don't want to say nothing because he don't got a reason. So why he fucks with Trump? That's why he says
some statistics of some sort that give people sort of depression is indirectly some sort of excitement about it.
How do you feel about it? How do you feel about how Trump is doing your people?
The only people I know is has he? You know any other people?
Okay, well then how do you think that Trump is doing us?
So he's outed them to
Like, what's wrong with him? Like, you don't get to take it. But America, you know, this is like the land of the free or whatever. And your president is
sir?
trying to...
I just seen you on a video. You was out in Portland yesterday, man.
Yeah.
What's your Solomon second? What's your name, man?
Ryoga.
Ryoga?
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you again. Thank you for being out here, man.
Absolutely.
Alright, well, that was it for me. Hey, take care. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, man. Take care.
Thank you.
Listen, I came here in the 90s, okay? This is actually the Chicanos and the cultures and all that. They just wasted their time.
We don't have political power.
What do you mean okay. They didn't have fucking bathrooms in the field, bro. Okay. People spat at them when they fucking went to school, bro. Okay. What do you mean they fucking didn't have change? Why do you mean there was no change?
Why can't we do something for all this?
My parents worked in the fucking field when they got sprayed with pesticides, bro. They got sprayed with pesticides, bro. There was no regulations on that shit.
See, I love talking to this guy because that's the missing link for me. Okay, then why Chicanos don't treat new immigrants like me?
The Chicano movement had its problems too, bro. That's not a fucking lie. The Chicano movement has its problems too, bro. I have family members who work in the Chicano movement was not good to them, bro. But we're trying to move beyond that shit. We're trying to get to the spot.
We're not trying to go back in time. We're trying to go forward. We're trying to go back. Look and see what we did. Do what we did. Not make those mistakes again.
But the only solution I see is to crucify the white man, and I don't think that's right.
That's not what everybody's saying, bro. We have white people on this side too.
Look,
supremacy. Not every fucking white dude is a white supremacist, bro. And all honesty with that.
That's the whole thing.
Look, guys, I don't know you. I don't want to disrespect you. I love you. I think you guys have an opportunity
You're already brainwashed.
Whatever it
It
is.
doesn't even matter.
Talk about it.
I don't care if you're brainwashed. I wasn't
See,
even
this is how the truth comes out.
You don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. At the end of the day, y'all president don't give a fuck about us. Where's the justice for Nia Wilson? Where's the justice for Trayvon? Where's the justice for the boy who got killed up in his dirty backyard and the police told them to mute the camera?
Oh, we gonna get justice for Nia. We gonna get justice for Nia. We gonna get justice.
What did you talk about? What you talking about?
Is this what you were talking about?
A little.
We're working on it. I'm working on it. What can I do?
Take your fucking trash out!
Take the shirt off. Okay, I'll take the shirt off. You like the Mexican shirt right here.
It's real simple.
What? Are you?
I use it at the bar to get drunk on you guys.
Do you like having like
No, I'm asking you, what do you guys want?
Would you do the same things somewhere else? Would you wear a communist shirt like in fucking Alabama or something? Like would you like wear like a communist shirt or a freaking some shirt in like?
Okay, what would you guys do to Trump if you came here?
You know what I do? I would hit him. I would ask him why is he ripping children away from their families? Why is America the land of the free and immigrants can't be here? Why is he building a wall and this is the land of the free? We all as human beings, we have the American guilt so that people can come, right? From all over the world. Why is he building a wall?
Miss, I'd love to talk to you about that.
You know who has the best?
You know how it is in Mexico, and you trying to stop your people, but you know how bad it is for your people out there. You lived in Mexico, and I can tell you lived in Mexico. You know that America is better in it. Why is he trying to keep? Why is he ignoring Puerto Rico?
Wait, whoa, wait about. Yeah, let me interject just a little bit. I believe, no disrespect whatsoever. I believe there's some misconceptions about things. You mentioned Puerto Rico. So y'all saw the horrible things that happened when the hurricane came through, and then the mayor was on.
I think you should get out while you got a chance.
No, let's keep it peaceful.
Okay.
But about Puerto Rico, you saw when the mayor came out, or the governor, and she was talking shit about Trump every day. Boo, fuck him. You know they just indicted her on like 7 fraud charges and shit.
Because
for like
they have that type of power. What the fuck?
she was stealing money from her own people.
Fuck that shit.
She's been indicted on 7 charges.
Okay. And why is Zimmerman not fucking indicted? Why is the officer that was Zimmerman?
That's a completely different thing. That's a completely different thing.
No, it's not a fucking.
We're talking about Puerto Rico.
A white man. Fuck that.
She's not white.
So fuck that shit. I do not
Let's talk
care.
about Puerto Rico.
That shit was set
Let's
up.
talk about some of the interesting corporate laws that they have there in terms of how people can sit there and take advantage of real estate deals and cheap taxes there. How fucking bandits, how fucking hedge fund.
I agree with that.
Made out like fucking bandits there.
No, and that's horrible.
Why? Because the Puerto Rico itself, they do not have representation in the fucking government. They have been drained. They've been screwed over. They have not gotten the kind of fucking help that they need. There are so many thousands of Puerto Ricans who fucking died as a result of people saying they ain't gonna fucking help us. So come on.
But
don't you want to sit there and talk about the mayor being corrupt? There's a lot bigger corruption.
She stole money from their people.
There's a lot more corruption going on in Puerto Rico than just the fucking mayor. Take a look at what corporate entities in New York and Washington.
Well, there's corporate entities fucking us all over. Everybody's getting fucked over by corporate entities. But I'm saying somebody shouldn't add to the problem, especially when they were at their lowest point where they needed help and money and resources needed to be distributed. She was on. The problem I had with that, because she was high and mighty on television every day saying that the U.S. government isn't helping us. They were throwing away food. They were not distributing food to people.
So do you believe? I have a question. So since she was convicted,
So I have a question that is specific to Trump's actions.
Okay.
With regard to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
There is a law that ships cannot import to Puerto Rico.
I was aware of that, and they lifted that for a period of time.
Right.
Probably not long enough, and it does need to be reassessed.
It was like a day.
It's longer than a day. I think it was like 5 days, but I'm not saying that's long enough.
It also was not immediate. So how do you explain that? That was specifically in Trump's hands. Yeah.
Congress has to do that.
No, I believe.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure
Congress has to do that.
do you know that all of the congressmen are Republicans?
I think he.
No, Congress. I remember this very well. Congress had to do that. I wish you could just wave it.
Corruption?
Of course, absolutely.
Okay. So just because she was convicted,
No, I'm not Trump supporter. I'm adding clarity to the conversation that's going on. So, no, I'm not. Well, you guys were mentioning something, so I just want to get the facts out. So if we're going to have a conversation about something, that everything's on the up and up. No, I mean, if we're going to have a conversation, it should all be truth.
I have a question. So because she was convicted of this and that, she's guilty of it.
Not yet. She's been indicted.
Okay, but she's been indicted, but is she guilty of it?
Not yet. So there's a process,
I know that there's a process. I major in political science. I know all about the process. What's not is that she hasn't been convicted.
That's true.
You're telling me just because someone is indicted on something, you know how many indictments that we can hear just at the park she's sitting here? At the end of the day, just because she's indicted on something, the government is so fucking corrupt that you feel me, they have let's stop here.
Well, this is their local government.
No.
Their local government has done this.
But the government at the end of the day, the government controls all that shit.
Well, look, when you're getting rejected by every job,
Well, okay, let's use that. Let's use that. If you believe that, then their issues are their own. If we say that all government's corrupt, then whatever issues they got are their own issues, and there's nothing we as the United States can come in and tell them how to run their shit. We can help them. We can give them aid. We can try to build them back up. Huh? But we can't. I'm saying, like,
But we can build a wall.
That wall, they're never gonna build that wall. They're gonna build that wall.
We could
We don't need that wall.
They got it's a sanctuary city, so they can't come here. Well, they can if they wanted to, but it's a sanctuary city. But at the end of the day, like, we have money for all these different things and all this new technology, but yet we don't have money for our people. We don't have money for housing. We don't have money to give.
Wait. Okay, let's hold on housing. Let's hold on housing. Money is not the issue. It's the politicians in the city that do not want to zone for more housing. It's the citizens who already own homes who's like, I don't want more homes next to me because if you build an apartment building next to my house, I'm going to lose market value. The Berkeley City Council could today or tomorrow on a special, they could do a special meeting tomorrow and say, all right, we're going to zone this whole area for fucking low income, high rise, high density apartment. But they never will.
Okay.
And that's again, you said government's corrupt. It's the local government who is refusing to help their own people. But you can't.
Who do you think constructs all of this? Do you think that it's just like some local shit?
It is local. The federal government has nothing to do with how a city zones its city, its streets. It's all local.
At the end of the day, it's a worldwide issue, though, because at the end of the day, there's issues. It just troubles me how we have so much money for all these other things.
We do and we don't.
No, but we do, though.
Why would they do that?
And it's just that they make us believe that we're trillions and trillions of dollars in debt, and we're not.
It matters.
Exactly.
No, we are in debt. We owe a lot of money to China.
Okay, but at the end of the day,
Yeah, when China comes for that money, they come.
And they can come for that money when they want it.
yeah, they will, according to them.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to disrespect you or nothing. I'm just trying to add clarity to shit.
No, I agree.
You like broken windows? You know broken windows?
He's savage. He's a savage.
Who?
Vladimir Putin.
That nigga's a savage.
He's smart as fuck. Do not underestimate him. He's fucking brilliant. And I don't mean that positive. I'm just saying he's fucking smart as fuck. Do not underestimate him. Old school KGB. He can kill anybody on the planet. Huh?
What do you think about like a Trump teasing us intelligence? Like Trump just goes there and like teases us.
So I'm gonna tell you what I think. Y'all gonna assume that I'm supporting Trump when I say this, but this is what I really believe. So Trump's being all buddy to Putin. Prior to the election, we were this close from dropping bombs on their ass, and we cannot be going to war in Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, all these other places, and then try to start some shit over in Russia. And Russia's not some people to fuck with. Y'all think we big and bad? Yeah, we got missiles and guns and bombs and shit. Economically, we can't go fucking with them. So what Trump is doing, the same thing he did with Kim Jong-un, he's like, I'm gonna act like I'm your best friend. They haven't launched a missile in North Korea in 9 months. So he's acting real cool to Putin right now, just so the motherfucker chill out for a little bit, so they can high five and fist bump.
It's only when they want weapons contracts. So when they want fucking Lockheed Martin
every Friday.
I know that. And they do the same thing in Iran.
Start bombing.
They talk about bombing us and killing us in Iran too.
All of a sudden, all the stock starts to fucking go up.
Because they speak the same language.
Defense contractors.
Really?
Dirty ass, grungy, aggressive, manly, masculine, like, you a bro, I'm a bro, fuck bro, let's do this shit, nigga. That's the language that those two, and Kim Jong-un is kind of in that same category. That's the language they speak. I'm not trying to support Trump, but I'm saying, if him kissing his ass keeps them motherfuckers from fucking with us, then let them do what they want to do. I don't give a damn. I don't care. So I understand people mad. They're like, oh my God, why is the president being so nice to Putin? Why is he being so nice to Kim Jong-un? As long as those motherfuckers don't come over and fuck with us,
yeah, exactly.
Let them dap all day.
Because, California was like, is still all of their main targets, because, and honestly, I kind of agree with him, because at the end of the day, whatever stops them, because we don't have the money to do what the fuck they already have set in their country. We don't have,
they got more nukes than we do.
They have way more nukes than we do. Like, we just don't have enough people in the army. We don't have the technology that they have. We don't have the equipment that they have. We don't, they're real barbaric people. Our army is not just...
Also keep in mind, the whole, Russia hacking, meddling, they put it on 13 people. You tell me 13 people making Facebook accounts fucked our election? You don't want the real shit to happen. You tell me a small handful of people fucked us up. Trust me, they are better to be our friends than our enemies.
Exactly. That's one thing that I do. Like, I wouldn't want to start war with Russia or North Korea. That's one thing I really did agree on. And I was like, oh, thank God he's okay with these motherfuckers.
And that's why I'm talking to you, because I think we look at the broader picture and the nuance of it all.
That was why, Putin wanted to elect Trump, so you guys...
Well, Hillary was talking about bombing the motherfucker before the election.
He was, like on Twitter, like talking about they don't want this sort of
It's like, that's the whole intention.
You mentioned
what are people looking at?
What are we observing?
I don't know. I think they're trying to attack Simi.
Let them leave.
Make sure Get out!
Let's see it.
I think she stole something from him.
He was pushed over. He was lying on the ground. I don't know what happened. Maybe you're right, Gus.
What happened?
Jumped him from behind and knocked him down. Now she's running.
What about when he pushed someone?
Simi never touched anybody.
He didn't. No.
Simi would never touch anybody.
No. Shut up, you little liar.
Can you not talk? Please don't talk to me like that. Excuse me?
I have a right to talk any way I want.
I go to school.
Wait. I really.
Please do not talk to me like that.
I'm going to say the same thing. We really shouldn't be trying to offend each other.
Thank you.
Fine. Go away.
Can you
Go away.
apologize?
Go away. Go away.
No.
I'm asking for an apology.
I don't think you should. Let me tell you why. It's already tense. You're a little upset. She's a little upset. I think y'all should just agree to disagree and just let it go.
Apologize.
No.
And then we can both walk away and it's fine.
I agree.
No, because you're trying to get you're trying to edge one over on each other. Let it go. She's willing to let you leave. Except that
you can be immature.
Bye. You should grow up, little boy. Where I can call you. He's trying to be in big man's pants. Don't dish out what you can't take. That was cold shit. They knocked me down.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. That's cold shit.
But not him.
You see where I'm at, right?
Huh?
You see where I'm at.
No, I do. No, I think you were stating facts though, for real. I'm listening. Don't worry.
You know, you can hate the man, you can hate everybody in the government.
Yeah.
That's fine. If you're gonna hate somebody,
You have to say
just be
facts.
informed, and you can still hate them.
Yeah.
As long as we all, like,
That's real
we were
shit.
talking about regulations and shit. So the other thing that came out, so Trump wants to roll back the admission regulations on the auto industry.
Exactly.
So the first story that came out, oh my God, they're going to pollute the air again, yada, yada, yada. The truth of that is there's already a loophole.
Exactly.
So if I'm an automaker and I make 7 vehicles and 6 of them get 20 miles to the gallon, but then I make one car that gets 40, 50, 60, but I design it horribly.
Yeah.
That nobody, like an ugly ass, like stupid Prius looking thing that nobody wants to buy, and they make small numbers. Just so on paper, it says that their fleet reaches the 32 mile an hour or 30 miles per gallon or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The point is they're making vehicles that they, one, don't want people to buy, that they're not advertising. So all that's really doing is making them spend resources rather than making all their engines good.
Exactly.
There's already a loophole, and they're exploiting it. So what's the point of the regulation being there?
Exactly. Absolutely, you're right on that. Absolutely. This is crazy. Whoa, you should have been. Wow. It's gonna get popping.
And I'm kind of thinking, like, there's 1,001 things to, like, hate people in the administration about. I get upset when people just, he tweeted this, he said this. I'm like,
He's always saying some shit. That's him.
I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted protesting and angry about shit. Like when the big shit, because when the big shit happened,
we can't get us exhausted because our ancestors didn't get exhausted. When they have fire hoses and stuff pointed directly at them, and some folks are dying due to them fire hoses. You know, they didn't get tired. You know, when the police were doing way worse shit than this, right now they're just standing here. You know, back in the day, as just peeps, we couldn't even have this conversation without them getting ready to beat us.
So
you know,
just to give you know, my family was with Huey P. Newton the night they died.
Yeah.
So,
and my grandma was with Dr. King. She got so many pictures, articles, all this stuff.
So my peoples come from Black Panthers. They was with Huey the night he died. And the only reason my people's still here is because they split up that night because they needed more guns. And so my people left to go get them. They came back. Police wrapped them up. No, they went to go get more guns. Police arrested them. And when they were in jail, they came and told them like, oh yeah, we killed your man last night.
Wow.
And they found out the paper next morning. My peoples were supposed to be with them.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's why I wrote Bring Back Black, and they erased it. Like, I wrote it over there, and it's like going down. So, yeah.
So this is what I wish these things could be. Like, we can have discussions, we can have disagreements. You know, we can be on either side, whatever it is, as long as we're willing to talk. And as long as everybody's able to like argue their position, you know, it's all good.
I feel like this is better than the Purge, so.
Yeah.
At least we aren't.
Go away!
You're the one who talked to me first. Now you just harassed me.
You just said I sounded stupid, bitch! What the fuck?
You're legally harassing. She asked you nicely to stop talking to her, and you're still talking to her.
You probably. I'm not gonna tell you to go.
Yeah, it's called harassment.
But
I don't want to turn up in front of
I think you should.
She talked to me without me asking
anything. You butted in a conversation. She was talking to him. You butted in a conversation. So that's actually harassment because she asked you nicely to stop talking to her and you continue.
All right, how's this? Just on a level.
I'm not really interested in saying.
So why are you still talking? Is my question. So leave.
Because you're being idiotic.
Can I try?
I'm speaking nicely and kindly to you. I can for surely get turned up and be idiotic. But
Maybe you should tell her can I try? Not to talk to people at random.
But in a conversation, so if you talk to her, she's going to talk
back.
back.
You talk to her at random.
I don't really care to touch her. That's her personal space. She asked you to not touch her. She asked you to not talk to her. You should respect
I do not care. I asked her not to talk to me.
So what is the conversation for? Is my question. If you don't care,
maybe you should just leave me alone.
If you don't care, you're talking to me.
Maybe you should leave me alone.
You're talking to me.
Look at her.
You're talking to me. We're not talking about her. We're talking to me.
See, now everyone's agitated. It almost feels like people are instigating shit.
I'm not interested in a fight here.
So why are you still here?
But do you recognize that she's upset? Do you recognize that she's upset?
You weren't here for the first part of it?
No, I know that. I'm just.
I'm not
the dog's making sides. The dog is making sides.
I got hella witnesses of you acting a mess.
Back up.
Come on, no, y'all. No, we don't have to do this.
Keep her in control.
She's fine.
If you're gonna defend her, you gotta.
Nobody needs to keep her in control.
Just grab me after he is a fucking white supremacist. I don't want his fingers anywhere near me. So how do I sound stupid?
I don't know him.
Don't put your hands
You
on
obviously defended him. You just said I sounded stupid for defending myself.
But I'm saying we can squash this.
But I came in good faith, though. I'm not coming to fight you.
No good faith.
We can squash this, y'all. We can squash this. Do you recognize that she's upset?
She's upset about something.
Okay. Something. Now, I'm not saying it's you or not, but you understand that she's upset.
All you people around me, get away from me.
Why don't you walk away?
Why don't you
go away?
You're welcome to leave.
Over to me.
I was standing here. Why don't you get away from her?
I'm saying
you people are so easily agitated.
I'm not agitated. We're having a discussion.
You're not agitated, but you're yelling.
We're trying to talk. You said you don't care.
Dude, I'm just trying to like break bread with you and shit, man.
You haven't seen me agitated.
I know who you are.
You haven't seen me agitated.
Right.
I'm agitated.
So
You're agitated.
what I'm trying to get at, you recognize she's upset. And she's pointing the direction at you. And I'm saying, like, just as a human being, like, if you understand that she is upset, I understand you don't care. But I'm saying, like, if you understand that she's upset,
I don't care what idiots think.
Why should we care about you?
Why is she an idiot?
About her request. Why should we care about you?
Because what she said to that guy.
Like my brother here. Like if me and my brother was talking.
Because she touched him and she's respected. She asked, can he respect the space?
She touched him.
He touched her. Is it that big
He
of a difference?
touched her when? I didn't see it.
I seen it.
Of course you didn't.
All of them seen it.
What happened?
That's why this conversation is going on now.
You got some
This isn't
work out.
It's not even that big a deal. I think somebody touched somebody, but like no one got hit. But like it's not that big a deal. We can just squash it.
Bro, what happened?
His friend touched the
He's
younger
not my
girl.
friend. I don't even know him.
Then she said, "Can you not touch me?" Stop talking to me. He didn't accept her request. He wasn't respecting her request. So I chimed in and just telling him to back up.
What he had to do with it?
That's what I'm saying. He didn't have shit to do with it. That's the whole conversation. Back up from who? I was standing here already.
I didn't say to you back up. I said back up from what?
Pretty much your friend touched somebody.
He's not my friend. I don't know the guy.
You said you guys are making peace.
Okay, let's go with that. You say you don't know the man, right?
I don't know the guy.
What do you have to do with it?
Exactly. The
I don't have
question. That
anything
was
to
my
do with
question
it.
in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
So why am
So-
I talking to you?
Yeah,
Why are you butting in?
This girl was looking at me and she was retarded.
No, you.
No, don't say that.
She
Don't say
started
that.
insulting me.
Now you're making insults about her. You just said she's
No,
retarded.
she said she insulted
You
me.
chimed in, and I said that's when I chimed in to you. You chimed in
Come on,
to her.
be nice.
She insulted
You
me.
chimed in that conversation. I
Nobody's
chimed in to
Be
yours.
nice.
Don't
Nobody's
false, don't
against
false
you, man.
advertise.
No, you don't call somebody retarded.
I know
This seems like a big misunderstanding that's going a little that's going beyond a misunderstanding.
It's stupid.
Be respectful of
That's what I'm thinking. I think it's a misunderstanding, and now everyone's kind of standing their ground like, well, I'm not wrong and I'm not wrong, and I think we could just squash it.
All right.
She thought I was with this guy. I don't even know the guy.
You said something to her. That's
So
where the
what?
conversation started.
What
That's
did
why
you
got
say to
brought
her?
into it.
I said.
You said she sounds
I said
stupid.
she should
You
calm
said she
down.
sounds idiotic. You said she sounds idiotic because she didn't want
You
the
can
next
make up
man
whatever
talking.
you want.
Because she didn't want the next
You can say
man
whatever
talking.
you
You
want.
said she sounds
Make up
idiotic.
anything you want.
I'm not.
I'm pretty sure everybody has his own bill.
You hear the same shit I heard.
Plenty of
If
people
they
are
saying it,
I
then
don't
it's
care.
like obviously
I don't care. You can be retarded all
You
you
don't
want.
care, then you obviously are agitated. You obviously don't know how to talk.
It's
You
not
obviously know
nice.
you're in the wrong if you don't care.
See, we all trying to be peaceful, and you still, we haven't cut you off yet. You can still be peaceful.
And you're not even friends like that. Like they're not even close. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody plays the same way. I
Exactly.
know.
Look at that.
Like,
That's not
you know,
making peace. I thought you said you were trying to make peace.
Yeah, man.
That's being rude.
Do you want to make peace?
Anywhere else on the street, if the police wasn't here, you would have got beat up, to be honest.
Do you want to
Be careful of what you do and mindful of your words.
It's not my friends. I don't even know them. I'm just being a kind
Okay,
person.
well you were defending them.
You don't know him. I thought you. Why are you defending him if you don't know him?
Okay, then we should
I
just
just
walk
met her
away.
today. I actually do know her now. Her name
We
is
should
Kaya.
just beat it, right?
Yeah,
I don't think we could yell
I should have do that a
at.
long
I think
time.
we could yell at each other for
I'm
an
not
hour,
yelling
not
at all.
fight.
I'm not yelling
If
at
you
all.
wanted.
You haven't heard me yet.
I think the two
You
of
don't
us
know
are
me to be
mature
saying
enough
I'm yelling.
that we wouldn't fight.
We are. So let's squash it.
Nobody even thinking about that, but apparently
I'm gonna go this way.
Thinking about that right now.
Yeah, no one's talking about fighting.
But that's good that you acknowledge that, and yeah, feel comfortable.
I just want to go viral, okay?
Bruh.
I want to go viral.
Come on, man. No. Okay, see, now you're
doing this.
And then walk away.
And then walk away.
Right.
All right, done. Squash.
What the fuck?
It worked. It worked. I mean, it's weird, but it kind of worked.
But we sitting right here where we was.
Damn, I didn't expect to get that involved. I just get so irritated with people, bro.
So I'm apologizing. Oh, I'm sorry. No, my bad. I don't know him, but I'm apologizing on behalf of that dumb shit. You know.
You don't need to be. You're in the sunken place or something. I don't know why you keep trying to negotiate with these people. There's nothing to negotiate about.
I'm trying to keep shit peaceful with everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I wanted to because the way he was talking. I don't like
That's
doing that. It's like doing that for no reason.
I was like, man, I'm trying not to get your ass beat here. Like, I'm trying to squash the shit, but like, if you keep saying you don't care, I'm just step back and let it boy be.
Man, I'm saying you obviously not trying to make peace if you're not trying to talk about the situation and saying I don't care. You just literally told her to make peace. Like, you said you didn't jump in, but you chimed in and said something.
Yeah,
Calling people retarded and shit, like, fuck that, man.
He came up to us. You were just standing there. Yeah, and then he said, I sounded stupid. Like,
That's simple-minded people.
I just think
They kept claiming that. That's what was just making him look.
Okay, then why do you care?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know. I damn sure wouldn't be getting my ass beat for the next person. What the hell?
For real, what?
These police wasn't here. That's the only reason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the only reason he was doing that shit, because, you know, that's why I said if he were to be saying this in any other area at any other time,
I was like, why would you want to instigate that?
Yeah, I say we wouldn't be talking. Like, you know where you're at. You know your privileges. So
Well, you already said I want to go viral.
Yeah, that's what
You said that. So I'm like, so you're trying to instigate shit. You're trying to get us to pop off. Like, I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction because we gonna go to jail, right?
Yeah.
So like, I'm not.
Be like, oh, I was innocent. He gonna go viral.
That's why I'm trying to squash it, because like, anybody worth doing time for?
I don't want to hear that shit. I'm not trying to get arrested.
You know, as soon as y'all locked there, y'all taking over. Whoever behind you, taking over.
Damn, bro, he really just got me.
He got heated, man. We was having a good old time and everything, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you was gonna take off on the 2 hours. That's why I stepped away.
I mean, I'm more mind over matter than I'm worried about it. I'm not gonna let them risk my feelings. Fuck that. I could just make them feel stupid with words. I know a lot more than I did when I was fighting.
With the backpack, with the camera.
So, man, he got my feeling or something.
I done that one falling ass at the freaking. I done that one falling ass at the no police. Huh?
That's being smart.
See, ain't none of these niggas worth a night in jail.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
It's okay, so that's why I like.
But that was close. It was close. It was close. I was like, fuck it, I'll do a night, nigga. Blah!
I gotta pick him out. I need that
Pocket set here. Mayweather coming.
No, I was one time.
You alright? I mean, just.
Now, the phone looks a little rough.
Oh yeah, this is pre.
You've been okay, good. Well, that's the problem. It drops the thing.
No, they just.
I understand how you feel. It's really difficult to be around other people of color and feel that they're, going against their best interests. And that's why I don't align myself to much of anything other than peace and black excellence. I don't give a fuck who's the president. Some of the shit he do is okay and some of it's really stupid, but like I feel like if I sit there and watch the media every day, like, oh, he did this today, like that just takes away from my soul, and I don't want any part of it.
I'm just like, what's it gonna do to ruin my day today? Every day comes up with some meaning.
I was like, man, I got work to do, man. Like, I got shit to do.
Yeah.
I just hope, like, 4 years from now or 2 years, whatever it is, like, whatever happens, like, shit just goes back to normal.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope the next election, for one thing, he loses his majority. That would help.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to support some candidates.
But I'm saying, like, we're so divided right now, like, more so than ever. Can the next person in the White House unify people again?
Yeah.
And I don't know if he can. Like, I think because people are losing families, people are losing friends over this. Like, I don't know if we can come back from this.
I agree. Because that's what Obama tried to do. He was idealistic and said, I'm going to have people cooperate across the aisle. And the Republicans were like, no, we're not even interested. We just want to win. That's all we care about. We want to win.
Yeah.
Let me say, I went to something, it was an event called Turning Point, and it was sort of these
with Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens and Dave Rubin.
Were you there?
I was there.
I was sitting almost behind you. I recognized your camera, and also I just thought you were pretty gutsy to be there.
Oh, yeah.
A person of color. But, people speak up.
Candace Owens is black,
I know.
So, when I say I support black excellence, like, I support all black people regardless of, like, their stances.
Yeah.
I really do want to support black people, especially in politics. It's because a lot of us just don't care enough to be involved. And I'm like, and even if you're involved on a level that is or is not the wrong side, like, I'm still going to try to support you.
Well, that's true. At least if you're thinking, and oh, geez, something else happened.
Oh, here, by the way.
I'm
What happens? Somebody passed out.
Because I too try to make it all.
Oh, I'm going to find them.
Oh, police are moving.
Be like, hey, I'm going to be there.
All right.
Oh, that's all it is.
Antifa people.
Oh no.
So now I'm gonna go home now.
Antifa.
Yeah.
Them again.
The niggas with the black masks and shit, you know.
They ain't finna touch me. Man, I got off Bart walking into them. They ain't not finna touch me. What the fuck? It's gonna be self-defense and I have the right to beat the fuck out of somebody.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're
Scary. I can't not fight.
See, they'll go after me because I'm a centrist. Because I don't pick a side. You know, they're like, oh,
I
you
mean,
support
yeah,
white supremacy.
I don't necessarily say I pick a side. I just don't fuck with Trump at all. Like,
right.
That nigga is just disrespectful. Just out of pocket. Other than that, like, I don't be like, oh, Hillary Clinton. I don't be like, oh, vote for her, vote for him. Like, shit, I don't care.
I mean, I think most of us know it don't give a, it doesn't matter one way or the other.
I just met them, bro.
They want to drink that shit.
I just met them.
Oh, the girl?
Yeah. She gave me a
Drink
stool.
that
I like didn't give it like she didn't pick her up.
The young man in gray was like,
I think I missed it.
why do I feel like going to my way to find them?
Oh yeah.
Like everybody was surrounding him.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
You think I should tell them? Who do you think those girls should be going over there? I don't think they know.
They don't know what?
That like those like the people that should be here.
That's Antifa motherfuckers
What they about?
setting fires and fucking up shit.
Okay. So they about that crazy shit.
They might.
Oh, yeah, y'all say y'all have
Anti-white supremacy. That's why they got on masks.
No, these are like Antifa, various socialist organizations, struggles.
No, is that on?
I like to say they want to take money from black people.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Well, they don't have masks on because they're not allowed to today.
Yeah.
I think today there's a
good point.
prohibition against masks. They're not wearing masks.
Yeah.
But some of them think if they don't wear masks, then they'll get identified and they'll lose their jobs, like that one guy.
Yeah.
On the other hand, if they don't do anything illegal, if they just walk around, they don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's like wearing a hijab. That's like wearing a hijab, bro. Like you gonna tell somebody with a hijab, take that shit off, or you're going to jail.
No, here I get it.
No, and the European Court of Justice basically they said that a French workplace that fired someone after the fact that they started wearing a hijab, that was okay.
Keep my camera on as I leave for safety. Stay safe. Yeah.
Because the employer has, according to them, a legitimate interest in making their clients.
And they got masks on and shit. See, some of them got masks on.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I can't hear anything, so when they start jumping.
That
Hey,
people
man.
united will never be defeated thing.
See you around. Thanks for keeping it peaceful today.
I'm just trying to hear
You know, and
I don't like those people. Why get white?
I see you. Maybe see you next one. Maybe not. You know, let it be what it be.
Hey, good to see you again.
Absolutely.
I remember you from that one. That was interesting. And that was, never thought of hearing this.
Time for me to go home. Be safe, guys. At least they waited until like everybody left. killing me. I got that latent arm soreness. Uh-oh. Good. That's no justice, no peace, Nazi go home. It's like mixed in together. Oh, well, let's see. Go get a beer? I could do that. Alright, well, I'm gonna get a lift. And then oh, there's a barrier. So this guy's getting an escort out.
Is that what he had? What out?
Sir, can I ask you a question? No? Okay. Ooh, someone's on the ground. Sounds like somebody got pepper sprayed. Curb stomping a clown. Alright guys, sorry for my scuffed ass stream. I'm gonna go home. I don't know if I got anything really good today. Well, I did get some good footage today. Hopefully it holds up. Oh, this guy's bleeding. His legs are bleeding. Probably twisted his ankle or hurt himself or something. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. Yeah, sorry for the scuff scream, sorry for the scuff title. I'm not really good at live streaming because I'm more about like actually experiencing things than what's the word I'm looking for? Than like paying attention to the camera. I can't think right now. I need food. All right, so I'm going. Bye. Oh, Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, same name. Ryogave, RYOGAVE on Twitter, Instagram, and you know all the other things. All right, bye.